Hello, and welcome to the class of 2016. My name is David Veazey, and I'm a member of SMRT, or Students in Medicine for Resources and Technology. This is our group. We love technology, and we love when it works. If we can help you make yours work, let us know. In the meantime, this video is a kind of tech survival guide for the next couple of years of your medical school experience. These are the things we will go over. Feel free to skip around if you need to. First, let's start with email. It's quite nice to have your group-wise email come to your phone or tablet, and it works very well. This method will even allow you to search the entire group-wise contact list when you are composing an email or looking in your address book. This will show you how to set up your email on an iPad. Note that you can do this on your iPhone or iPod Touch as well by following the same directions. The same settings will work on most Android devices as well. You'll just have to set it up as a corporate account. Let us know if you have any problems. From your home screen, tap on Settings, then tap on Mail, Contacts, Calendars, and Add Account. Then tap on Microsoft Exchange. From here you need to put in your email, your username, and password. I like to change the description to salute or group-wise, whatever you like. Then tap Next and put in the server. The server name is HSC-GWSYNC, the number 4.health.unm.edu. You don't have to put anything in the domain. Tap Next, and I like to change the mail days to sync to no limit. That's it, you're all done. For the next couple of years, your curriculum is going to be scheduled on the Medical Education Data System. It's a website that you can get to through the SMRT blog. We'll show you how to get there in the next section. For now, I'm going to show you how to subscribe to all that information, which includes where to be, when to be there, and what you're going to learn when you get there. This is what your calendar looks like now. To subscribe, go to Settings, Mail, Contacts, Calendars, tap on Add Account, Other, then Add Subscribed Calendar. Put in the following URL, http://meds.unm.edu/2016.ics, and tap Next. On the next page, tap Save. Then you can press Home, go to your calendar, and watch your free time disappear. Now for a quick section on lecture capture. As I'm sure you know, all of our lectures are recorded and you can access them for future reference. You can do this on a PC or a Mac. There's plans for future involvement with the iPad, but it's not quite done yet. We're very hopeful that it'll happen soon. So here's a quick video on how to access it on your PC or Mac. As always, you can access important links through the SMRT website at smrt.postgres.com. Now we'll tap on Meds and it'll bring us to this page. There's no lectures for you guys yet, so I'll tap on My Year and show you one from our HSF&D block. Tap on the block you're in and it'll bring up Meds. This is your weekly schedule, and this is what populates your calendar. As you can see, there's a little camera icon next to each lecture that was recorded. If you tap that, it'll bring you to this page, and you'll have to put in your username and password, and tap Login, or press Enter. This is what a media site looks like. Here, the video will play, and over here, you'll have a slide of what's being shown on the computer screen at the time. This is just a quick example. Now you can tap back and go back to the Meds page. If you scroll up to the top, you'll see Add Podcast to iTunes as a link. You can click this and it'll open up to iTunes, and you'll have a subscription to the lectures for that block. You need to do this for every block, but it's very nice to have them there, and you can then sync your iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad to iTunes and have them with you. It's very nice to me to be able to go back over my lectures while I'm reading my annotated copies and listening to the audio. Next is a very brief overview of how to use Goodreader and SharePoint together to access and use lecture materials that will be provided by all of your blocks. We have more advanced tutorials on Goodreader on our blog. If you're interested in learning more about it, you can go there and search for Goodreader on the side. Goodreader is a $5 app that is well worth it. It's a PDF annotation app. Here you can see what the interface looks like. You can manage files, do all kinds of things with them. You can download files from the web if you have them up there. The most powerful thing comes from connecting to a server. We're going to show you how to connect to SharePoint. First, tap Add. These are all the types of servers you can connect to, but we're going to tap on WebDAV Server. Tap there, type in a readable title. I'm going to show you how to set up SMRT's SharePoint site, so I just type in SMRT. The URL address you're going to have to get off of SharePoint itself. Remember, you can always get to SharePoint by going to smrt.posterous.com and tapping on UNMSOM SharePoint on the right side of the page. This is SharePoint. All of your blocks are going to have their own site on SharePoint, and they're all going to be here on the left side of the page. Let's go to SMRT's SharePoint site. Here in the middle are announcements, and down on the bottom are important links. Tap on Shared Documents for now. This is where all of the information and lectures are going to be for normal sites, and this is where all of our information is. Select all of the URL and hit Copy. Then go back to Goodreader. Paste this URL here. Now delete everything after shared %20 documents. Now put in your username and password and tap Add. Now under Connect to Servers you have SMRT. You can tap on it and see all the folders that are there. You can tap on the folder and click Download to download all of the folders that you have selected. Or you can just tap the blue arrow on the side to look inside the folder and download individual files. That's what I'll do here. This is an individual file. I'm going to download it to My Documents. From there, I can go to Web Downloads and see the progress. It's going to download to My Documents here on the left side of the page. Once it's done downloading, you can tap under Downloads in Progress or Recent Downloads, and it'll show you where it went. Now that I have it opened, I can see all of my other PDFs that are open. I can zoom in, look at the document. If I tap somewhere in the center, my toolbars will go away. The first time you modify a document, it'll ask you if you want to save it to that document or create a new one. I always just save it to that document, but you can use your own preference. All of these tools are very useful. I've shown you the highlight. Here's freehand drawing. There's a nice smiley face for you. These are very useful for annotating lectures. You can do them all with your finger or a stylus. However, if you have a physical keyboard or just like to type on your page, you can select the ABC button on your toolbar and type a quick note. You can see where it pops up, you can move it around, and you can even change the size of the font and the color. You can imagine how useful this can be when all of your lectures are in PDF format and you can annotate them as you wish and save them for future reference. Now I'm going to show you Dynamed. Dynamed is an evidence-based database that you can access through the HSC Library's webpage. However, I'm going to show you how to download the entire database directly to your iPad or iPhone or iPod Touch and have it with you even if you're not connected to the internet. The first thing you need to do is install Skyscape. So go to the App Store, tap on the search bar and type in Skyscape. It's the first app that comes up when you search for that, and it's free, so don't worry. Then you'll have to tap on the app and set up an account. Once you have an account, you'll have to install a resource. Make sure that you can get to a page like this, and then you'll have to send an email. In order to get the serial number, you're going to have to send a message to dynamedsupport@epnet.com. Just put in the subject line Dynamed on my iPad. You can send a message something like the following. Hello, I'm a student at the University of New Mexico School of Medicine and I would like to install Dynamed on my iPad. Would you please send me a serial number? In a couple of days you'll get your serial number and you'll have Dynamed on Skyscape now. You can go in there and tap on the search bar and put in any disease you can think of. I'll search for myasthenia gravis here. Now you can tap on the little bar next to the gray bar on top and look at all kinds of information on the disease. This is a very great source for basic information on many different types of diseases, and it's all evidence-based. So enjoy! Finally, I'm going to show you Access Medicine. This is a database, again, that you can get through the HSC Library's webpage. This is an amazing starting point for learning about something that you need to present for a learning issue, or just looking up something that you have an interest in. First, go to hsc.unm.edu and tap on Health Sciences Library. I always go to the regular site. Then, tap on Databases and tap on A for Access Medicine. This is also where you can get to Dynamed, by the way. So go to Access Medicine and you'll have to log in with your HSC username and password. Tap Login and it'll take you right to Access Medicine. The search bar is right here at the top. Tap here and search for a disease. Again, I'll show you myasthenia gravis. When you search for it, it will come up with a long list of textbooks that have a chapter or a brief section on the disease that you searched for. I'll show you a chapter from Harrison's. As you can see, this can be a very useful tool. If you tap on Generate a Citation at the top of the page, it will show you two different citations that you can use for referencing this source. As you can imagine, this is very useful, and it's an excellent starting place for learning about diseases before going into the primary literature to look at the latest and greatest information on it. Use this wisely and enjoy it. It's a great resource, but it's not exhaustive, so don't use it as your sole resource. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoy your first year of medical school. If you have any more questions, feel free to email us at unmsom.smrt@gmail.com. If that's too hard to remember, you can just send it to smrt@salud.unm.edu and it'll get to us. You can also always check our blog at smrt.postgres.com. If you have to ask the faculty or administration a question about technology, send it to umeets@salud.unm.edu. And always, if you see us walking around, stop us and ask us your questions. We love to talk.